my beauties, my name is Jan Benham from Purèz Cosmetics, and today I thought I'd show you a quick 5-minute application for applying a full mineral makeup using minimal products. So I am now going to remove all my makeup now, and I'll show you from the beginning.
As you can see, I'm starting with a completely clean skin. The first thing I'm applying is the Purèz Revitalizing Cream. This works beautifully both as a lightweight hydrating cream and as a natural primer underneath mineral makeup. Because the cream is so light and gentle, I also apply it around the eye area and onto the eyelids. While applying, I like to give a gentle massage around the eyes to help stimulate the lymphatic system and reduce puffiness. Next, I'm using the B15 Eyebrow Powder with the slanted eyebrow brush. I'm keeping the brows very soft and natural, just adding a little definition to frame the face. It always feels nice to have the eyebrows done before adding the rest of the mineral makeup. The color is a soft taupe color, which is perfect for people who have blonde or grey hair. Now, normally I do my eyes first, but this time I thought I would apply a yellow corrector. It's called Yellow C10, and this is a wonderful brightening up tool and perfect for underneath foundation. It brightens up, it covers redness, it covers brown spots and minor imperfections. So I'm just going to apply it around my nose, under the eyes, especially on the inner area and on the outer, not all the way underneath. This means that when I apply this, I can apply less foundation afterwards. I then blend everything gently with the kabuki brush so the finish stays seamless and natural looking. I forgot here to apply a little bit on the brown spot that I have, so I just thought I'd dip a little bit using the concealer brush onto the area where I have a little minor browning area there. Now for the foundation, I'm applying the WMF30, which is our most popular mineral foundation color. I just tap a little of the foundation into the lid, and then that's the only amount of foundation I'm going to use. It's a very small amount. I'm going to dip the kabuki brush into the foundation, swirl it around, tap off the excess, and that is all I'm going to apply to the whole face. I start in the middle because that's where we need most coverage, and then I use the rest just to apply to the rest of the area. One coat is all that is needed. I love to use my hands because hands have natural oil in and help with the blending process. Now I'm going to take the Sunglow Bronzer, and I'm going to use this on the eyelid and also as a bronzer. So we're not going to use any eyeshadow per se. So this is a big fluffy eyeshadow brush that I'm going to use. I dip it into the lid where I've got some of the bronzer, tap it off, and then I'm going to apply to the whole eyelid. It's a nice simple method and quickens the process. Also, it means you need less product as well. This color makes blue eyes pop. One of the wonderful things about mineral makeup is how versatile it is. Bronzers can also work beautifully as eyeshadow. I then use the slanted blush brush to apply the bronzer onto the outer cheekbones and lightly across the forehead to add warmth and dimension. I like to go into the hairline slightly. And I love to apply a little of the bronzer onto the collarbones as well. Now going back to the eyes, I'm applying a rich chocolate brown eyeliner onto the upper outer lash line, making it slightly thicker towards the outside. And then I'm going to softly blend it into the bronzer on the eyelid. I want to try and get it as close to the lash line as possible. Even underneath the lashes works really nicely. So we're not making a eyeliner here. And I also apply a little underneath the eye, focusing only on the outer half for a soft definition. Then I finish the eyes with applying mascara. Now I'm going to line my lips with the Blossom Lip Liner, which is a bright pink. And then I'm going to fill the lips with the coral lipstick. It's called Velvet Coral. I am making the line a little bit wider in the middle, so it gives the illusion of bigger lips than I actually have. So I'm just going over slightly over the top of the lips, or the upper lip, and slightly below at the bottom. Unfortunately, you cannot see too clearly here. And then it just gives the illusion of bigger lips. I have my lipsticks in an artistic palette. It's much easier to apply and gives a better application with a lip brush than just applying with a lipstick. Now, to bring some more freshness back into the complexion and another touch of glow, I'm going to apply the pink B10 blush onto the upper cheekbones. This adds a beautiful touch of glow and a little bit of sparkle to areas where you want the light to touch your face. Just a tiny touch. You can sweep it across the upper nose to where the sun would catch it. And my look is never complete without adding a touch of silver highlighter to certain areas of the face that I think really add a lovely finishing touch. So I have this silver highlighter and it's in a powder form, and I use a very tiny brush. I often use the lip brush from our collection because it is small enough, and I like to apply it just to the inner eye area and also to the upper cheekbone, just on top of the blush slightly, and also down the center of the top of the nose. Even apply a little touch just above the lips as well. Again, I put a little bit of the powder into the lid and then take a little bit of powder of the highlighter with the brush. And I use my fingers again just to blend it in, or you can use a brush. Now this look does really only take me no more than 5 minutes, usually less. Of course, it's taken longer for this video today. So that's the finished look. Have a great day and stay beautiful.